Welcome to Ni Santas Ni Diablas,
where we are unapologetically imperfect.
Join us as we defy society's labels of what it is to be a good girl.
We are your hosts, Kay,
Miriam,
and Rami.
Welcome to the safe space.
Oh, that part we say together. What's up?
Welcome back.
Welcome to another episode
Of Ni Santas Ni Diablas.
We just got two Diablas today.
Yes.
Just me and Michaela again.
Remy will be back soon.
Yeah, she'll be back soon. Don't you worry. Stay tuned.
Yep.
So we're just gonna jump right into it.
The question is, are we still cool?
Are we still cool?
That is the question.
Facts. Like, I think I am.
I there's days where I feel like I am, and then I'm in a crowd of young ones.
Yeah, there's some moments I'm like, shit, I don't know. Like, I think I'm at that age, like, oh, that's what the kids are saying these days.
Yeah.
Or that's what they wear these days. And I'm like, then I check myself like, yo, I'm still young.
We are still young, but there's definitely like a big difference. So there's this recent trend, like on and off trend I've been seeing on TikTok, where these people are comparing their 13, 14-year-old self to the people, these 13-year-olds of now.
Yes.
And it's a drastic difference.
Facts. I felt like us 13-year-old were very like awkward, but like in tune with our awkwardness at the same time.
Like we embraced it.
Embraced the corniness, embraced the awkwardness.
But now, like, you can't even tell the difference between my age to some of the 13 or 14-year-olds.
Facts.
Which is crazy. And I think a big thing that has to do with it is the fashion sense.
Fashion, and I just feel like the hyper-sexualization of like teenage people, which Euphoria is a prime example of that.
Oh, I've yet to still watch Euphoria yet.
No, it's like it's a good show, but it's like super toxic, especially towards like young kids, because as you can see, this is what they wear. That
trend of like, if I went to Euphoria high school.
Oh, yes.
And I didn't realize, and I read in the bio like, oh, I'm 16 years old. And I'm like, oh my gosh.
I thought you were 27.
Yes, it's insane. So first of all, I thought I was a fashionista.
Yeah, I thought you were too.
But I was not.
No.
I was not. Okay.
She had them genie pants. You know what I'm talking about.
I was not a fashionista. So I remember going back. I'm thinking back of my like fashion sense.
Yeah.
And I remember when school came around, we went, the only shopping place, we had two options in this household.
Yeah.
We had JCPenney's or Kohl's.
Kohl's was too expensive for us. We had JCPenney's.
My mom was big on the Kohl's Cash. So like we wasn't buying anything full price now on Kohl's Cash. Or we was going into the city and we was catching Rainbow. When they had the kids sections and we was buying $3 t-shirts and stuff like that.
Question, when did TJ Maxx get there? Was it always there? I feel like it wasn't.
TJ Maxx was always there. It was just wasn't an option. Like it wasn't like something,
because we didn't go there. It was a JCPenney for clothes, and then shoes, Payless.
Oh my God, Payless.
Shout outs to Payless.
Payless. But I can't remember. I think they were always there. But I don't think it was a place where like, okay, we can do all our school shopping all at once there. Yeah. JCPenney's was that place.
Yes.
Get the Arizona brands.
Get the Arizona brands.
Arizona brands. I'm trying to think. I remember Kohl's had the candy brand.
Oh my God. I think it was in middle school. I think it was the Arizona brand. Not sure. But you remember that trend? It was like a shirt or a tank top. And then it was the crop sweater on top. Everybody had those. I had one. I know I had two. It was the same one, but two different colors.
We gotta talk about that. So that
was two different colors.
There was colorful clothing was really. I remember more predominantly in high school.
Neon
in middle school. I remember for me, the colorful clothing and the layering.
Of clothing.
So you would wear like a basic T-shirt, but then you put a tank top on top of the tank top.
The spaghetti one sometimes.
Yes, the very skinny, and then you had the colorful belt.
The colorful belt, the spiked one sometimes. The spiked
colorful belt, the Converse with the long sneakers, or the girls who wore the long, like the
long ones.
I never had those.
No, I think I had the short ones. I couldn't afford even the high top ones.
I had the built-in vest. It was like a graphic tee, and then the vest was sewed in, and you can literally open or unbutton the vest. That was from Kohl's. Hey, Candies brands at Kohl's. I think that was like the Hillary Duff.
I never had Candies.
No, I had Candies.
Oh wait, no, not Candies. You know what came to mind right now? the pastry shoes. You talking about colorful stuff.
Oh my gosh.
Remember those?
Yes. Oh my.
Man, I was like, those girls are so fly.
Kohl's, I remember the commercials are not the same. Those
they'll get back to school ones.
They're not the same. I'm like, oh, I'm going to get that when I go.
Yeah.
Or another big trend was like skater vibes.
That was in high school, no?
Not for me. I thought I was a skater in middle school. Hell yeah.
What? When?
There was a part when we were transitioning into high school. So
I don't remember.
So here's the thing. I would have had a great key sense of fashion if I listened to my mom.
Yeah, okay.
No, I'm telling you right now, because when I went to go shopping with my mom, she questioned everything I bought, and it was for good reason.
Michaela, really?
She was like,
really?
Why? Eva was like, you sure you want to wear that? So prime example, it was my 13th birthday. My mom decided to throw me a 13th birthday party because I'm becoming a teenager, right?
She's a woman.
So she took me to get an outfit. Listen, I thought I knew what I was doing, okay? Because I didn't even take my time. Like, I saw what I wanted and I got it, okay? This is what I wore, okay? And I have to bring the picture up because now I understand why my mom took a picture.
Nah. We should like post the pictures of us at that awkward age.
Oh, I will. Because so we go to the store and I remember I picked out my outfit and I would show my mom and she questioned it. She questioned it the whole time until we got to the cash register.
Oh my God.
And I understand why.
What was it?
I chose a sweater, a hoodie. Okay?
Okay.
It was this like checkerboard hoodie.
Crop top or just full on?
Oh no, it was full on.
It was full coverage.
It was full coverage.
Full coverage.
And it was one of the hoodies that, you know how it had like the mock hoodie, but it like came up. It was a turtleneck sweater. It was turtleneck hoodie sweaters. And I wore that straight up to the neck. Okay, I had it zipped up. It's not like I put it on, had a tank top. No, I had that on with basic blue jeans and sneakers. I thought I looked so good. And my mom questioned that. And then I understand why she wanted me to take pictures that day. She wanted me to see as I get older the disappointment she had when I wore this to my 13th birthday.
Oh my
it was
God.
it's bad. And I'm gonna post a picture and you guys will see it. I zipped it up all the way to the top. And then to be cool when it was time for pictures, I had my hands in my pocket. No one couldn't tell me anything.
No.
But then when we got to high school, things started to change a little bit. Things got a little more feminine.
Things got a lot of feminine. I remember a lot of butterflies, a lot of pink. Yeah.
I wore dresses a lot.
Yes.
The statement necklaces. I wore statement.
The chunky ones.
The chunky ones. You caught me with the chunky. And mine were as chunky because I didn't like chunky.
You wore a lot of like baby doll stuff, right?
I did wear
a lot of baby doll with
stuff.
the leggings.
I did.
Oh
I thought it was cute. I thought I was killing the scene out there, okay? I was like, I'm going to school looking like a snack with my floral lace dress.
And your flats.
And my flats and my statement necklace. And it was there. But that's when skinny jeans, we introduced the skinny jeans.
Skinny jeans.
Skinny jeans were definitely.
I remember that.
And I was kind of insecure wearing skinny jeans.
Yeah.
Because I was always thicker still. And they couldn't never get the ankle right. It would be skinny, but my ankles would be mad wide. So it looked like I was wearing wide pants still. And I'm looking at everyone else and their ankles are like really snatched with the jeans.
Yeah, I didn't know what to do with jeans.
Me neither.
I was introduced to jeans later on in my not later on, but still like later on.
Yeah.
So like buying jeans was something that like when we went shopping for, that's not something we looked for. So like I had to figure out ways to like try to get jeans with like someone would give them to me or like try to convince like, oh, can I have these? But then skinny jeans came out. They were like, fuck that. That's too tight. Like it was just. Yeah.
You did, because when did you start wearing jeans?
I think like the end of elementary school, middle school.
Okay.
But like I had like one
pair.
And then like maybe like two in middle school. Yeah.
No, there was no like I think their only role models as to fashion sense was Disney at the time.
Yeah.
You had like Hannah Montana. Hannah Montana was really big.
She's a layered queen.
She had the jeans on top of the jean skirt.
You remember the Disney Channel game? Her wardrobe game?
Oh yes, I do.
I had a blast.
You put a jacket over a scarf.
And she had the scarf belts.
She did have she brought like the scarves.
Yeah.
That's like the only example. But I thought that was great.
Yeah.
I thought we had great sense of style. But now it's completely different.
Yeah.
And I'm still trying to figure out my style now.
I feel like it's like now I feel like the younger girls and older girls are kind of wearing the same thing.
They absolutely are.
As in back then, it was completely different things. Not like totally completely, but in a sense you can tell that is a juvenile outfit versus that's an older woman's outfit. Yeah. Now it's like together. There's
no, like you go in the store now and there's like no in between because you have your women's section, which I feel like I'm not,
I don't think I'm a woman, but not a woman.
I'm not into like, I'm not, but then there's stuff like, do I go straight to the junior section? I don't know where to do. Because now crop tops, we're in the age of crop tops.
Crop tops, everything's crop top.
And
I don't mind one here or there.
I don't mind one, but when you work in an office setting, I can't wear a crop top.
No.
And I'm trying to figure out how to wear a crop top because that's all I can find. So I have to get like higher waisted pants. Yeah. And I have to do like the
blouses are so senora.
They are.
Like so senora. There's like no sense of like fit or shape or style. So like it's hard.
And then I look at other kids and they're going to school. We were not, isn't me, I feel like the rules have changed so much more in high school as to what you can wear than as what we could wear.
Oh, I don't know what they can wear now. I know before they were like, you can't do this, you can't do that, your shoulder. They're gonna get you.
When I was in a relationship, his cousin was still in high school and we would go to the events and or we would pick her up from school sometimes. Yeah. And I'm seeing kids get out of school and they're crop tops.
Oh,
booty shorts, like stuff we could never.
I remember it'd be a whole thing. Like someone wore booty shorts, you'd be like, oh, I can see her cheeks. Look, yes. And she would get.
You had to go to a nurse's office to get the
lost and found. Wrap that around your waist.
And like brands, I feel like kids are spending. I don't know, like the brands are super different. Like we had the biggest brands in high school. I remember was Hollister. Couldn't afford that.
Aries.
I couldn't fit in Hollister one.
I couldn't afford it.
I couldn't afford it. I wasn't even going, but I knew I couldn't. Like even at then, it wasn't like size inclusive. I feel like back in the day.
Yeah.
But Aeropostale was kind of a thing.
Aeropostale, but like I feel like towards the end,
it died out.
It died out. But like when it was popping, I was like, yeah, and then I could get behind this.
And then we started getting introduced to H&M.
Yeah.
And then Forever 21 was in the
everywhere
in the mall.
Yeah.
When we got Forever 21, that was a deal. That was a game changer.
That was a game changer. You got all different colored leggings for like $2-3. You're not going every shade.
That's when I stopped going to JCPenney's and Kohl's when like Forever 21 started coming out.
That's when fast fashion really picked up.
Yes. And Wet Seal.
And
Charlotte Russe.
R.I.P. Charlotte Russe.
Rest in peace.
Russe? I don't know.
Charlotte Russe and
Wet Seal.
And Wet Seal. I think, do they still have Charlotte Russe in the Palisades? In the mall? The other mall?
I seen one a long time, like not that long ago. But like later on, after the one closed here, I saw one. I was like, "Oh shit!" Like,
I missed that.
I feel like I'm traveling back in time.
That's when we started getting a little older and we started buying our own clothes.
Yeah, I'm like, I got my own money.
When we're going to the mall together, that was like. But that's the clothing there. That was kind of bodycon dresses when I started getting introduced to bodycon dresses.
Yeah.
But nowadays, the bodycon dresses are way different than the ones we knew. There's cutouts.
Yeah.
There's like backless ones.
I feel like there's all variety now.
It's all variety. And when I look at these girls, I'm like, are they my age? Are we the same age? And I'm not.
No.
They're 17.
Yeah.
There's this girl on TikTok that I was like, oh, I love her fashion sense. Oh, she's sexy. I want to be sexy. And then I read the comments. There was a video where she was like, showing her sexuality, and I was like, wow, she's confident. And then I started to read the comments and everyone's like, this needs to stop, she's not of age, like this is bad. I'm like, she's an adult, what is going on?
She's 17.
I read her bio. She was actually 16 at.
Wow.
She was just turning 16 at the time.
Yeah.
And I was like, I was not this pretty and cool when I was 16 years old.
I feel like these situations are so hard because, first of all, I don't want to shame a girl for owning her body, and especially like owning her sexuality and her femininity.
Yeah.
Because that's something, I don't know about you. For me, I feel like I really wasn't taught that. I kind of had to like learn it on my own.
Still learning that.
Yeah, still learning that. So I feel like it's a beautiful thing that she is in tune with that. But then again, there's a fine line. It's like, if you're, I don't want to say too much, or it's just like, I don't know, you shouldn't be doing that at that age. But then it's like, who am I to say that?
I was so conflicted on that. And I was like, but I wasn't this cool. But I also, I was not this cool. I was not this pretty. And social media like takes a big part. Like the fashion sense in general is these kids, I feel like they know how to dress better than we definitely knew how to dress. Yeah. But some of it's like, are they going too far with like, and then I'm like, who am I to tell them not to wear something?
I feel like it's so easy for them because of social media. Yeah. Like the access of it, they can see celebrity culture so fast and can get influenced by that so fast. Yeah. That's why it's just like, oh, that bag's everywhere now. Yeah. You know what I mean?
That Euphoria is a prime example because because everyone, even if you don't watch Euphoria, everyone knows about Euphoria. Yeah. Everyone knows what the makeup and the fashion is. Yeah. And the fashion is quite, it's a sultry fashion. Yeah. And they're in high school.
But they're like 30 years old in real life.
Yes, that is true. That is true. But I can't.
You see?
I can't imagine me wearing something like that to high school. Yeah. I think the most craziest thing I would probably is like a little bit of cleavage, you know? Yeah. And now,
I didn't have that. I'll show a little bit of ankle. I'll give you a little ankle action.
But it wasn't like on purpose. Yeah. It was just because my shirt, like I had, so my style was JC, well, like 9th and 10th grade was JC Penney's and Kohl's, and then as I get older, Forever 21 and H&M started happening, and I feel like nowadays I'm shopping with the kids that are still in high school. Yeah, they're picking up the same item.
Yeah, I'll be like, oh, that's cute. I'm like,
wait, does that mean I shouldn't be wearing it?
Like,
who's in the wrong?
I'm like, dang, where do I don't know where to shop anymore.
When you shop online, let's say to a store where it carries for everybody, where do you go?
Nasty Gal.
No, I mean like, let's say, for example, let's say you're going to a Macy's, right? And they have everybody. Are you going into women's or are you going into juniors? Like,
not gonna lie, I first go to juniors.
Me
and then
too.
I look at it, I'm like, this is like
too young,
because I'm not wearing that.
Yes.
And then I go, all right, let me just go to women. And then I go to women's. I'm like, this is like too much. There's like a lot of those type of department stores. The clothing, like I said before, I feel like there's no shape to it. I don't like all my clothes, but most of my clothes to be like to shape me. Yes. They don't do that.
Prime example, Target. Target has a lot of cute clothes.
Shout out to Target.
But they're considered junior. Like, is Wild Fable junior? I think it's more of
that brand.
Oh, it's also that front section in Target. Is that the junior section?
I don't know. I feel like it's so mixed.
That's what I'm.
But I feel like the more down you walk is the more like senora it is.
That's what I'm saying. And then when I go into that front section, so in our Target store, I don't know how everyone's Target store. If you guys been or into like the brands, they have like the Wild Fable. So those front areas like the Wild Fable. I'm trying to think of the other ones.
I think it might be because it's a lot of colorful and fun things, and then right next to it is like the niñas section. So but then like on the left side is like women's.
Yes. So when there's stuff I find mad cute. I'm like, oh, this. But there's a girl in high school right now. Yes. Not even high school. There's a girl who's in middle school picking up the same skirt as me. Yeah. And that's where I'm like, embarrassing. Like, what do I do? Yeah. And that's where I was not shopping with the women when I was in high school or middle school.
Not at all. Not at all.
I was going for those T-shirts that said Lilo and Stitch. High School Musical. Whatever Vanessa Hudgens was wearing, I was going to wear it. Whatever Ashley Tisdale was wearing,
Ashley Tisdale. I liked her sense better.
Or Hillary Duff, when Hillary Duff had, I was wearing that. Nowadays, it's literally, so websites we go on to like.
Shop now?
Yeah.
Nasty Gal, like I said before. What else? Pretty Little Things here and there, but they piss me off with that. Sending back charge fee. It gets me so fucking
You know how many clothing I have from Pretty Little Things? Because
of that fee.
Because of that
pisses
fee.
Me
it gets me so mad. Because it's, you want to return, it's like, $7.49, $4.49 to return. I'm like, I'm not doing it. It's
not worth it.
I'm not doing it.
Let me, I don't know, cut it up so much. ASOS.
Okay.
Yeah.
Those are the website, but everyone in high school and in middle school are buying from those websites.
Yeah.
I was not this cool. I was not buying. I was not buying what my older cousin was buying from. When I was in high school, my cousins was buying from like Gap or like Old Navy.
Oh, I love Old Navy.
I love Old Navy, but I wasn't buying from Old Navy when I was in high school like that. Like it was not like that.
I think I did when I was little. And then
older,
between those like adolescent years, I stopped. But then now I'm like,
or like
American
Eagle.
Oh, I would never shop.
I always wanted American Eagle jeans.
I can still barely.
I can't afford that right now. Jeez. And now they're just getting size inclusivity. But
now they are. You know who was really size that word?
What?
Abercrombie.
Yes.
And I feel like they make such beautiful things now.
They've started to. And that's another thing in high school. I don't think things were size inclusivity when I was in high school either.
Yeah.
I didn't have much options.
It wasn't.
And I wasn't big in high school.
No.
I just had hips.
Yeah.
Like I had.
Jeans were made like low rise, skinny jeans, but they didn't have like the different like curved skinny jeans.
Like that problem of, like I said, the ankle would not be considered skinny because they made everything, or I had the gap in the back. Like problems I have now, still to this day, but my fashion sense was not as cool. And now fashion is super influenced through social media.
Yeah.
We come through, I'm finding my fashion sense from 16 years old. So being influenced, our biggest influence is...
Wait, what was our influence back then?
Our social media.
So
that's what I'm talking about. Then. So social media is a huge influence.
Yeah.
Do you remember your first social media experience? What was that? For me, it was MySpace.
Oh, MySpace.
MySpace
was a shit.
So
still shit to this day.
So I wasn't allowed to have a MySpace. My brother and my cousin were at the age where they were supposed to have a MySpace. We grew up in Christian households, and there was one night where my family had kind of an intervention.
Stop.
They came to my aunt's house, and the older ones, my older cousins, I remember me and my cousin Jasmine were like singing like, what's going on? We don't know what.
Somebody's dying.
So apparently they came across through MySpace, and it was like considered demonic because they found a page where it was a band that was like a satanic band, and they had a MySpace.
Everyone had one.
So they thought that, that's what it meant. But that was like my first introduction was MySpace social media. That's where I learned the trends.
Yeah, the music.
I'm sorry, MySpace was ahead of its time.
Elite. You had your music on there.
Your music.
You can post your friends on there.
Your top friends.
Like it was elite. And I was a coder at a young age.
What does that
mean? Coder, like, you know, when you have your profile design and you can alter them. I was copy pasting, changing that shit.
I'll tell you one thing. MySpace told you. You know what's funny? MySpace was the shit because MySpace told you who you messed with and who you didn't. Okay, because when you gotta think about it. I'm not your top friend.
Oh, yeah.
People's hearts were being broken. Like, no, these are my top friends.
Yeah.
Like, you thought you were my top friend.
You didn't make the
But you're not. So, MySpace was like my first. Do you remember your profile picture?
No, it was a lot. Because you get to, like, change the picture as well.
Yes.
And then add words to your picture.
That was big.
Remember?
Editing. So I wish I could find I think I can. My MySpace profile picture was not of my face, but it was of my body. And I took a picture through a mirror and the flash blinked out my face. So it was just my body, and I thought it was such a great photo. I can't remember. What was your song? Do you remember your song?
There's a bunch of songs. Had a playlist.
I'm trying to think, but what was like that first song that hit I
think I was starting to get into my dark age.
And I think, and social media, I think that's when you really had to get creative because you weren't posting videos, you weren't posting.
No, what were we posting though? Like pictures, right?
It was more picture. I think it was more back and forth. It was more. Yeah. I feel like
it was more interactive with your friends.
Yes, MySpace wasn't so much about posting like.
Yeah. But I think you were like still kind of influenced with like the design.
Yes, because you customized your whole page.
Yeah.
And then as time went on, for me, Facebook became a thing.
Yeah.
Oh, shout out to Tom. Tom was always a friend. He was always
number one,
Mr. Tom.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, I can't like. That I remember, and then we got introduced to
Facebook. Yeah, that was like strictly friends.
Yes.
Like strictly interaction, communication with friends. I don't think I really got influenced by that, like fashion-wise or lifestyle-wise.
That's when statuses became more your mood of what you're doing, your quotes. I feel like MySpace came about because now I feel like you don't have that with social media. You don't tell your mood. That's not a thing.
Yeah, you kind of do, depending what you post on your story. So I'm like, that bitch is single now.
That is true.
I can tell by the way she's going out.
Yes, but you're not literally saying my mood is I'm sad or I'm depressed or I'm happy and stuff.
We can read between the lines.
So if you go back to my MySpace, my Facebook, please don't. I thought I was funny.
I hope we can find it later.
I thought I had the jokes. I had quotes. I had the memes. The memes when I started to get introduced to memes and stuff like that. That was my first, like, the meme experience.
Yeah.
And then we got a little older. You weren't on Facebook. You weren't on Facebook as much at all, actually.
No. Tumblr. Yeah. That's the next phase. Tumblr
was the next phase.
Tumblr was life. Still is life. I mean, I don't go on it, but
no, does Tumblr still exist?
I think I looked up mine.
Let's check it out.
Not too long ago.
I don't know.
See.
Did you find yours?
When I was in college, I was like, yo, remember Tumblr? And I was like, I wonder if I can still find mine. And I looked it up. I was like, that is so me.
So we have Tumblr.
So Miriam.
We're literally searching it up right now. I'm trying to see.
But I feel like Tumblr was a big influence on like fashion.
Yes, fashion.
You
can still log in.
Stop.
No, you can't.
Okay. We'll get there.
So Tumblr was a big thing. I remember that's when photography started getting into really big.
Yeah.
So I think Tumblr came first with photography and like saying how you pose and like all that kind of stuff, and then putting your likes, like your aesthetic. Tumblr was your aesthetic.
Tumblr was aesthetic. So yes, yeah, it was very much aesthetic.
I can't remember what aesthetic I had.
It was very. Yeah, I don't know what you had.
I have to go back. I have to find my Tumblr. But then Tumblr turned into Instagram. I think Instagram was the next phase for me after Tumblr, and that's when photos of like yourself came into play.
What you do, what you look like, your activities.
That's when likes became more important. Oh, going back to Facebook, do you remember Facebook when people were like, if you're tagged in this picture, you're loved?
Shit, no one love me.
Or like, if you're tagged in this picture, you're one of my best friends. Like Facebook is when introduced tagging.
Yeah,
that was really big when you're tagging. That was like another thing I remember about Facebook. Then Twitter came thing. I was never on the Twitter boat.
I was briefly, very brief, but I was like, all right, this is my status.
I feel like Twitter is only for our generation. I don't think the newer generation messes with Twitter as much.
I just like it when when like current stuff happens.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Then I check like,
I go straight to Twitter.
Like, you watching that movie and that happened, or you're watching this award show that happened.
Yes, you go straight to Twitter to see what people are talking about. But I don't think a lot of people of our generation are using, not our generation, the younger generation are using.
I don't think at all.
And there's a big difference in the type on Instagram compared to
fucking way. I found it. She's so cute. That's when I first cut my hair. I'm a queen.
What's that picture right there? It's a quote. What does it say?
Let's see.
Let's read it.
I bought my self-esteem at the dollar store. That's how I felt back then.
All right. Okay. So your profile cover picture.
She's cute. For the girls with messy hair and thirsty hearts.
She's a writer.
She's a writer. She's deep.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. All right.
There's a lot of jewelry.
Let's see. It says, my lips are raw from the thought of you.
I crave you so much that my body aches.
Oh, we were so cool.
Yeah. Oh, SZA. It wasn't that long ago.
You were on Twitter. I
was on a minute.
Her Tumblr is quite recent. Okay. This is recent.
All of this is temporary. Okay.
Her Tumblr is mad recent. Yours is a little cooler than mine.
It's so me.
It is you. It's 100% her. She has. It's Miriam. If you guys know Miriam, it's Miriam.
Yeah.
How do you find someone's Tumblr? Is it by name? What's your Tumblr?
Know.
Is your name on your Tumblr?
No. Let's see.
Oh, you gotta go to the homepage. How did people find people on Tumblr?
Let me go with this person. Oh, following. Let's go.
Did you follow me?
I don't know. I don't remember interacting with you that much.
I think I also got into Tumblr bandwagon pretty late in the game too.
You did.
And I was like, what is Tumblr? And then I got on, I'm like, oh, this is Tumblr.
Who's that? I don't know.
I don't remember.
The pictures are so tiny.
I know it is.
I was trying to find Karen because she was definitely on here. Oh, did I not have her?
We gotta go through this. We gotta see people's Tumblrs. I don't even remember my name. There's just silence.
Oh, remember that girl?
Let me see. Oh, yeah. Oh.
Ew.
That's where hers is. You left. Period. Oh, that's definitely her Tumblr.
Yeah.
That's definitely.
Oh, darling, I'm a nightmare just like a day. How does she have a Taylor Swift thing? That don't make sense.
What's hers? Oh, okay, sultry.
Isn't that all right? Isn't that
that's Euphoria?
That's Euphoria girl.
She's
on Tumblr. No,
yeah, I call her out.
I'm checking her. That's crazy.
Embarrassing.
That's embarrassing. Okay, bringing on 2019.
Okay,
2019.
She's been on 20. Okay,
all right.
I'm dead.
I'm checking everyone's Tumblr.
Should we stop this?
Okay.
I just want to go through. No, I was gonna say let's
check later
because I'm curious. So Tumblr. So let's get back. Okay,
let's get back to it. Where were we? So it was Instagram.
So Instagram. Instagram became really big when we were in high school.
Yeah.
And these trends started happening that are not anymore to this day. I just recently found out. I just thought people were like not doing them.
Doing what?
Women Crush Wednesday.
Oh yeah.
Throwback Thursday. Man Crush Monday. Oh my gosh. I don't think I ever participated in it. I think I did more Throwback Thursdays.
I did Throwback Thursdays, Women Crush Wednesdays, and they would be like my friend, or they would be like a celebrity girl I liked.
And that's when Instagram introduced us to hashtags. Hashtags became very, very big. I never hashtagged anything. I didn't know what hashtags were.
Yeah. I was like, why is everyone doing this?
We're just tagging.
And they were like, no, it's like describing what you're posting. And I was like,
so people can find it to like get ideas and stuff like that. But I was always on private, so no one could find it. So I never had, captions were really big. Like trying to find the
right verse, everything.
There's this one girl that, she's very sweet. She writes an essay in her captions.
Oh, I know you're talking about.
I give it to her. Like she takes her time to write a caption. But Instagram is not big with the kids in high school like this nowadays.
I don't know. I feel like it is, but it's not. I feel like they're going for different looks than what we did. Yeah. I feel like for us, it was like, oh, what are you wearing? The brands that you're wearing, make sure that shit's noticed. Where are you? What is your environment? Yeah. Make sure that looks cool. As in them, it's kind of really like careless.
Yes, it's like a free.
I'm in tune.
Catch me at the ice cream parlor with my thrifted jeans. Do not come with me if you have fitted jeans.
Like,
disgusting. And I think another thing is they're not as posting as much as we used to. Yeah. I feel like we post and it's a story. It's big on, we post stories now.
Yeah, stories.
It's super rare for me to post a picture and keep it. If I'm posting a picture, I'm posting it on story. Delete it 24 hours, you know? Give it a tease. No one can look back at it. And
no commitment.
No commitment. That's a pretty good point. It's that commitment issues.
We see your issues, girl.
We cannot commit to posting a picture. It's saying, and the TikTok is a big.
I feel like right now that's like the biggest influence on like trends and everything.
They're so cool, the younger ones on TikTok.
So cool. I'm like, how did you like editing is so hard for me.
I cannot do a transition.
Yeah.
What is a transition? They're like, I'm like, makeup is really big.
Yeah.
I don't remember wearing as much makeup. I didn't wear any makeup in high school like they wear makeup in high school nowadays.
No, I think I tried to. I'm like, this is tragic.
They wear full beat. Some of them wear full beat in high school. I cannot imagine putting eyelashes on going to high school. I cannot imagine being in my math class having a full beat of face.
But I just feel like all that stuff it's like marketed towards them now.
Yeah.
Well, like obviously everyone, but it's so easy now to market towards them because it's on TikTok. It's on Instagram. You can literally scroll. There's an ad and you click on it. Like it's right there.
There's girls going to Sephora buying makeup stuff. I'm like,
yeah,
that's $80.
Facts.
And you're wearing that just every day for school. That's $80. And we went to drugstore makeup. We had the Revlon.
I still do. Don't hate on my drug.
No,
shit.
I don't. Trust me, I do not. I love me some drug makeup, but it's not the same. Girls look like they're ready to go out for a night when they go to school nowadays.
Yeah.
I did not color my eyebrows in.
Like I said, if that's your aesthetic, that's your
aesthetic. and that's that's how different times have changed. I look terrible. I look so bad in high school.
I had my moments. I think we both had our moments.
I did have my moments. There was one moment where I did cut bangs for a reason.
One moment, I think there was a couple.
There's a couple. One thing about me and my hair will always change.
Oh, yeah.
I ain't staying the same with the hair. It's always changing. I always I always got haircuts in school. Yeah. I always trying to do something different with my hair. Embracing our natural hairstyle is now really big. Yeah. And now, which I like in middle school, you're not embracing your curly hair.
I was straightening my hair every other month.
I was trying to have straight hair in high school. Yeah. I was not trying to go with my natural hair. And I didn't know how to deal with my natural hair if I went to high school.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it was just like
up-down hairstyle.
Get out, gel ponytail bun. Gel ponytail bun. Like
half up hair.
Pin it here, twist it there, bun. The
hairstyle is very different now. Now you have girls embracing their hair, their natural hair, and
but styles come back.
They do.
I kind of like the clips and the pins of like the early 2000s.
I do like that.
I love that.
I don't think I can go back to the style that we had in high school though.
I don't remember.
I don't want those.
What were they doing?
I'm actually a fan of skinny jeans not being a trend anymore.
It is what it is.
Some days I have my moments. Yeah. I think
depends on the fit.
As a plus size woman, I feel like I look way much better. My hips look way much nicer, and it being fitted on top more and being looser on the bottom. I like that. I'll leave my skinny jeans in the past. I'll leave my hoodies, my skater hoodies. In middle school, also was big on the hip hop era too. If you remember, if we go back to like baby fat.
Remember the hoodies that go all the way up?
Oh yes, those.
I thought those were cool.
Baby fat coats. Being in New York, the baby fat coats. You have the fur. Echo red.
Bro, I had this baby fat jean skirt. I was like,
I had one of those.
Best of both worlds, because I know I couldn't get some baby fat things because it was like a little too scandalous, but it was a jean skirt.
And those jean skirts are coming back.
Yeah, it was.
I threw away all my jean skirts.
It was dumb cute.
Who knew about it?
Dumb. I wish I kept that.
I wish I kept all my jean skirts because jean skirts were a look.
They were kind of a look, but I find it really funny when I'm on TikTok and this girl's like, "Oh, I thrifted this," and it's a hip to ankle.
That's a Pentecostal.
She's wearing the Penty.
That's a Pentecostal skirt, girl.
And she's wearing a crop top, and it's a whole fit. And then, like, for me, my brain doesn't register it. I'm just like,
that skirt was getting.
Hi, hermana. Like, hermana, where's your shirt?
That skirt was being prayed over. That skirt was getting reprimanded because the skirt was a little too tight, like showing hips.
I find it so funny when girls like thrift those type of skirts. I'm like, I feel that the trauma is like beaming off of the skirt.
But they do it. I'm like, wow, that's how we could have styled
this. That's how we could have styled this
skirt.
That's but how no, I was wearing my Payless boots and my Payless flats.
Oh my gosh, with the mini skirt. Not even a mini skirt. They're not even like mini skirts are in, but those long like knee length like those long skirts are back in. I used to have a ton. The J-Lo skirts. J-Lo had an era where she had the long jean skirts because I used to got hand me down from my cousin. Thought I was hot going to church with some J-Lo brand long jean skirts. Thought I was hot there, and now they're thrifting them. Yeah, putting bralettes. Yeah, just wearing them with bralettes. And the shoes, the chunky shoes are coming back.
Which ones?
Like the sandals, like the 2000s,
the jelly sandals.
Yes. Yeah. And the wedge like platform, like the Brat style, like the Brat styles coming into like fruition.
Yeah, I saw this one girl. I was in the city the other day. They look like Barbie shoes, like like the plastic, just like plastic Barbie shoes. She looks so cute. So cute. But I'm just like, wow.
I'm with it. I'm with it. I'm with it. But the younger kids are definitely more, what do I say, adventurous with the clothing. Yeah. I'm not as adventurous.
Yeah. I mean, like, we really couldn't be at that age.
I'm very adventurous with my clothing now. Like,
I feel like it's kind of easier for some kids now because their parents are on social media too. Yeah. So I feel like they're kind of exposed to like different things now.
Yeah. We have a friend who has a sister in high school and I know for a fact, she wouldn't be like allowed to wear what she's wearing, and it's not she's wearing anything bad. It's just a different style. Yeah, it's a way different style. Like the more crop top shirts and like my little cousin. It's like I was not allowed to wear that. Yeah, they're very fashionistas, and my pictures are embarrassing.
I don't have any, but I think they're on a computer. But the computer's like dead. I don't have any.
My mom liked to take pics of me. I think I have a freshman year. No, I have a senior year picture where I had a statement necklace.
Oh my god,
a statement necklace and my crossbody bag. Crossbody bags were big.
I love crossbody bags.
And the thing was, we were not wearing them where they should have been. They were real low.
They were hanging.
They were, while you walk, those things
across my whole body.
That things were hitting your hips.
Yep.
Those were really big. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I remember I had one that was really, really cute. It had a little butterfly on it. Aww. Had like the little ribbons on it. Super dirty.
Super dirty because we ran through that.
We ran through them. That's when like the faux leather crossbody bags are in. Yeah. Oh my gosh. And now those are kind of coming back too, I've noticed.
I haven't seen them.
I've seen some of them that get thrifted. Like, look at this like leather little bag and stuff. Like little bags are in.
Little bags are in.
I'm in with the little bags. Yeah. I'm down.
They remind me of like little coin purses.
They do. It do.
It's cute though.
And I'm thinking all like the stuff that we have to give some honorable mentions in our life.
All right, honorable mentions.
All right, some honorable mentions. So one honorable mention that I remember, Vine.
Vine. I wasn't on Vine.
Vine. I got late into game with Vine, and then they took it. But Vine is TikTok. TikTok is Vine. That's what TikTok is literally
like
Vine.
Musically,
I think Musically was TikTok. I think Musically was actually TikTok, and
I got no idea.
I think they bought out Musically, and then these are not social medias, but if you were on these, you had somewhat of a friendship. Like, you remember Omegle?
I remember that.
Omegle
I wasn't
dangerous.
on it, but I heard of it.
It was dangerous. I wasn't on Omegle. I found out about Omegle about this little girl. This girl was babysitting, and she would be on Omegle. She would have the camera of, like, she would be sitting in front of, and it'd be old men and just like all that stuff. It was super dangerous because you saw peepees, you saw everything. It was crazy. And then Uvu. Were you ever on Uvu? I wasn't on Uvu. I didn't have friends. Uvu was a really, really big thing. I remember socializing. Yeah. But now we have FaceTime.
Yeah.
We didn't have FaceTime like that.
Yeah, but this is Friends. Like, those were like platform to meeting other people.
That was platform to meeting other people. And then we talked about Tumblr. And I think what's great about our social media is we really have to be really creative. There are creative today, but we have to be creative out of nothing.
Yeah, I feel like it was more so showing your personality.
Yes.
Through like the pictures they had there, the art they had there, and then the music that you chose to, like, basically, this is who I am. Aesthetically showing it with, like, those things.
Without having to show yourself.
Without having to show yourself.
And I think this generation, a lot of them are not truly showing themselves. I think it's more of like what's in trend. Because if you look at a lot of people's Tumblrs, MySpace, it's super different.
Yeah.
In the sense of like personalities, you won't find something that's the same. You won't find like the sense of style. I feel like it was more work. I think we had to put more effort into it.
Yeah, we had to do coding and shit.
I had to find who I was. I had to say, I was never in a relationship, but this quote hit me hard, and I gotta post it.
Yeah.
Man, good times,
Good times.
But I would say we're still cool. I'm gonna say we're still cool.
I don't know. I think I have my moments.
And just
sometimes,
girl, you're supposed to say yes, kid. You're supposed to say yes, kid, because I'm feeling old right now. You're supposed to say I have my moments, and I have my moments I do not. I had a fanny pack going hiking with some young girls. They came dressed to impress.
Fanny packs are cool.
They came dressed to impress. Okay,
I don't know what their deal was. But
they came. One girl came with wedges. I was like, girl, have you ever been hiking? Do you know what hiking is? And they all came to take pictures. Were we taking pictures like that? Like, were we dropping everything to like make sure we get that one aesthetically pleasing picture?
At that age?
At that age. I don't think so.
No, I think it was more like, Chili's.
Oh, yeah. Off guards.
Off guard. Look the other way.
Look the other way. Yeah, I think there was more, yeah. I went hiking with them. I did not feel cool. I went home and cried a little bit.
But like I said, I think I have my moments. And definitely, like, I have my senora moments. It's just like, all that, like, I don't know. I just have my senora moments.
I had someone text me, do you have time to OTP? I was like, what is that?
What is that?
That's dirty. It's on the phone. Oh. I was like, yo, is that something sexual?
I never tried that.
Am I into that?
I'll give it a try.
And then I was like, oh, on the phone. That's what it means.
Yeah.
Are still people using LMAO? Is that still a thing?
I still use it.
I still use it all the time. LOL. When I'm talking to guys nowadays, I use LOL because I'm like, haha.
It's like a buffer.
There we go.
It's so cringe that it is, but
LOL. I also use LOL to tell you something low key that's the truth.
You're gonna wear that?
LOL.
No, it suits you. LOL.
LOL. Or
no, it looks cute.
Or the one's like, I really like you. That's nice. Me too. LOL.
That was so good. LOL.
LOL.
You ain't shit.
There's a difference between LOL and LMAO. There's a
LMAO. I'm laughing.
You made me laugh. I've done the haha. Haha. That made me laugh.
That's a good one.
That's a good one. But all right, I would say we have our moments.
Yeah,
we are cool.
We're cool
in some aspects of life.
Yeah.
We're still learning.
We got it still.
We're cool.
Yeah.
We have a podcast.
Yeah.
Suck it. Those who don't have a podcast. All right, guys.
All right.
Thank you.
Tune in. Check us out on Instagram, Ni Santas Ni Diablas. YouTube, you can check us out. No period. Ni Santas Ni Diablas. You can listen to us on Spotify, Amazon,
all those streaming.
Apple, all the streaming. Make sure to subscribe, like, comment, share, repost, tag us. I think that was it.
Yeah.
Have a good one.
Bye.